Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Empowerment Circle, where we uplift, inspire, motivate, and give knowledge to all of the successful and phenomenal women that we know in our lives. And today, I am so excited and honored to introduce you to a woman that I call phenomenal. That is a big word. But after tonight, you will see why I have given her the title of phenomenal. I can't wait to share. So without any further ado, let's introduce our special guest this evening, Hope Mitchell. Hello, Hope. Hey, sunshine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. And how's Faith? Where's Faith?
Oh my God. She's upstairs having a whole concert in her room.
A concert? A concert doing what?
She always has her music playing, the lights. I got her something off of Amazon. So she always has the light show going, the music playing. So she has a whole little concert in her room.
Love it. All right, my dear. So please introduce yourself to our guests, to our audience this evening.
Well, my name is Hope Mitchell. I am from San Diego, born and raised here. Graduated from Madison High School, attended San Diego State University, where I got my degree in social work, psychology, and special education, and went to Grand Canyon University and got my MS in professional counseling. I am a member of the wonderful sorority, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, and I am also a member of the Order of the Eastern Stars, Prince Hall Rite of Adoption here in California. My home chapter is Root Chapter number 11. Oh, I'm sorry. I have one daughter, and I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay, and then something else, and and I know you didn't say this automatically, because it's something that's new, and I won't say that you're uncomfortable with, but you're learning to embrace it, and that's where Rashawn comes in. But you are a business owner. You own your own business.
That too.
Oh my God. Okay, so I always start the show, and I let individuals know how my guests empower me, and why I have selected them to be a part of my empowerment circle. And everyone knows I say that your empowerment circle is a circle that you own, you control, you are responsible, and you have the ability to invite in who you want, when you want. So, why is Hope a part of my empowerment circle? I will say this: if someone asked me to put in a dictionary what the empowerment circle is and to add a picture, I would definitely put Hope's picture. Hope, you embrace everything that I think about when I think about having an empowerment circle. First thing is someone that supports you. You support me, and I'm kind of jealous of whoever your BFFs are, because I know that you support them a million times more. You're kind, your spirit, you are extremely uplifting. And honestly, literally, if they're, we use the word or the cliche, angel on earth, but you are. I look at you and I'm like, she for real? I said, she is such a peaceful and giving spirit. And those qualities and those things about you, they just fuel and empower me. And sister friend, I am so honored and glad to be a part of your life. And that's why I had to have you on the show today. I do have a couple of questions for you. Oh, and before I do that, I want to tell the audience, for those of you that know Hope, she does anything without any expectations. She is a go-getter. She's a giver. She pours her heart, and she expects nothing in return. So when I asked her to be on the show, well, actually, I will say I kind of told her that she was going to be on the show,
Yeah.
and she was like, because she doesn't like the limelight and the spotlight or anything like that. So I definitely want to thank you for taking my nudge and my push to be on the show. I just want to ask you, I mean, speaking about the empowerment circle, how do you feel about it? Is it important to have? Who is in your empowerment circle?
I think that an empowerment circle is very, very important to have, especially on those days where you kind of just don't even have the energy to empower yourself. So I think everyone, male, female, children, everyone should have one just to give you that extra push and support when you need it. For me, my family, number one, will always be within my empowerment circle because they are always there. They're always supportive, always helping me if I have an idea, saying, well, did you think about this or maybe this? And I've also been really blessed to have a lot of different individuals in my life, from the Eastern Stars to my Masonic brothers, my frat brothers, my sorority sisters, who have just become more like family. And so there are way too many to name, and I don't want to get in trouble for missing anybody.
They'll call you out.
They will. So, I mean, they know exactly who they are, the ones who have always been there for me, supporting me, helping me through, difficult times, and making sure that I am like always on track. Like my significant other was like a huge support, especially with starting the business. So, all around me, I have amazing people, wonderful people who are always pushing me and supporting me. So I think empowerment circles are amazing. And also, not to forget, you are 100%, I believe, in my empowerment
crazy self.
Sometimes when I'm like nervous and don't know, things, or don't even think about things. And I know in the beginning of the whole candle business thing, like you would text me messages. It would be like late at night and you would text me some idea or something. And it's very much appreciated. So ever since I've met you, you've always been just a caring soul. And so I am very grateful to have you in my empowerment circle as well.
Thank you. And we're going to talk about the candle business. Absolutely. Because I want everyone to know, and the story behind it is amazing. And I want to touch on something because you mentioned, your sorority and your commitment, and then your Eastern Star relationship and your brothers. And that's something else that I completely admire about you is your dedication. For all of us that are in organizations, we understand the commitment and the dedication that it takes. And then also a huge part of that is community service. And I thought I was a good at community service, but when I met you, I was like, wow, that is phenomenal. That is community service. And I want to say a statement, then I want to ask you a question. But I remember you told me, you said, if I could do this for the rest of my life for free, I would do it. So how important, is community service? And why would that be something that you would want to do for the rest of your life for free?
Ever since I can remember, I feel like I've always been in the community doing something. I just love helping people, honestly. If I'm able to, I will, even though sometimes in my mind I'm like, say no, because you already have enough things you're doing. But it's just something that I really, really enjoy doing.
Oh, okay. How often do you say no?
Not too often.
Exactly. Not too often.
1 out of 10 times, maybe. So it's something that I'm trying to learn to do, but it doesn't really happen that often. But I absolutely love being in the community, doing different projects and things like that. And like, honestly, just personally, I've been in situations to where, I've needed help. I may have been a little bit too proud to ask for it. And so I can understand some situations that people are in. Like I love helping the homeless community and things like that. So, you never know when you are going to be in need of help or assistance. So if I'm able to be in a position to where I can help someone, even if it's just a little bit, I'm always going to do it, because it just gives me joy to do it. Like, I can't really explain it, but yeah, if I could do this for the rest of my life and not have to worry about like money or getting paid or paying bills, I absolutely would, because it's just a joy that I get just from doing it and helping others out.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys, follow Hope. Obviously your friends that are on Facebook with you, but if you were to look through her pictures and her timeline, there's a couple of Hope, but the majority of the pictures are her doing some form of community service. And we're talking morning, noon, and night. And you actually got a state award. Didn't you get recognized? See, she's so humble. She don't like to talk about it.
Well, I mean, I've gotten recognized a couple of times, and through also the community service that we do in our chapter, we did get recognized through, at the time, Assemblywoman Shirley Weber. At the time, we were able to go to Sacramento and get recognized for that, and so that was amazing. And so, yeah, I mean, we've gotten a couple of awards, and I always hate to go to those and have to speak. So I'm always glad if I don't have to speak. So
yeah, I mean, but it's just such a beautiful thing, that everything that you do, it's like 10 times more than normal or than the average. And that's another reason why I just look at you in awe, and I just call you phenomenal. And
I think we lost Rashawn.
hello, sunshine.
I was like, what? She left me. She knows I'm
I didn't leave you. But what I was going to say is that I remember there was one time when you had actually invited me to participate in a community service event, and I had so much fun. I dressed up like princess, and it was at the Easter egg hunt. Yeah. And that was in the morning. And I was like, whoo, this was a lot. And then I was like, I'm about to go home, relax, and just unwind. And I said, Hope, what are you doing? And you were like, girl, I got 3 more events. I got my clothes to change because I have this, I have that. And then I was like, wow, so you have 3 events like set up, for the day. That's phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. And that's one thing I love about you. You show up. You show up. It could even be like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, but you show up and support your friends and your sisters. And that is what Empowerment Circle, is about. So thank you. And and on behalf of all your friends, I'm saying thank you, because we absolutely love you.
Oh, love you all too.
All right. So now we have to talk about the business.
Okay.
Okay. No, because this is funny. We don't talk like every day, but we talk often. And I see what you're doing on Facebook, and I'll call you and I'll chime in and say, hey, Hope. And then just one day out of the blue, I see a post and you're like, hey, here's a link to my candle business. And I'm like, what? She's opened up a candle business in the middle of a pandemic? So, sister, you have to tell me, did this just spark overnight, or?
Yes, it actually kind of did. So what happened was, of course, COVID hit, and I mean, we couldn't do anything. So I was online and I actually saw something about candle making, and I said, oh, this looks interesting. Let me try it. So I ordered everything. My niece actually flew down here from Texas, or flew up here from Texas. And I was like, well, we're going to make candles tonight. Just something to do, whatever. And
just for fun, not like a business, just for fun.
And it was so much fun after that. And so I still have some wax and stuff left over. So I ended up making like some chakra candles. And I was like, oh, this is really amazing. And so I would post like the candles that I made online, and people were like, oh, you should go ahead and sell them. And I'm like, nah, this is just something fun to do. And, And so then I was talking to my boyfriend, and he was like, you should do it. And so after some thoughts, I like researched everything, and then I just ended up doing it, and it's been amazing ever since. So I'm happy that I ended up doing it. I enjoy doing it, and like the support that I've had has been really amazing. And it's just fun, like coming up with new things, new ideas. So I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
Oh man, okay. I'm taking away so much from what you just said, and this is a message I just want to give, to our audience. Think about that. Think about how you can take something that was just fun, just at home, just a hobby, but that hobby and that bonding sisterly activity grew and transformed into a business. You guys get that? You just took a hobby and then it transformed into a business. And now you have a business and the sky's the limit. And then another aspect is you said that you had what? Your empowerment circle.
Yeah.
People that said, do it, do it, do it, do it. And then you research. So that's why I posted also in your video is that dreams can come true, even though this probably wasn't necessarily a dream for you, but it was a thought, it was a passion, and now it has come true. And show us your candles. Show us your candles.
I don't have any now. Like the candles that I make, I usually make them to order. So if I get an order, somebody places them. I make them right on the spot, just so they're not just sitting around. They're actually candles made especially for you, so you know that you're not something that was laying around. They're just there.
I'll show mine. I got mine, and then talking about being especially made for a person, you color, you can decorate it with different colors.
Yeah, you can do different colors. You can do different. Well, I have two different stones, like the rose quartz and the amethyst. You can add little flowers in it, have different scents. So everything is kind of personalized for you, so you can create whatever you want to create with the candles. So I love it. I like it. I have fun.
I love it. I love it too. And here's a funny story. And I remember I called you when I saw it. And then I was like, okay, Hope's got a business. She's going to start promoting it. And then I looked on your timeline. You're posting about some popcorn. You're posting about a new Black restaurant that opened. You're posting about your friend that just made masks. And I was like, oh, well, I'm going to need you to post about your candle business.
I remember that phone call.
It just goes back to just how you're just so humble and you think of others, before you think of yourself. Okay, staying on the same line as the candle business, you have to tell us about the name. So tell me about the name.
Well, the name was the name, of course, my name is Hope and my daughter's name is Faith. And it's crazy because even thinking of it, I was not thinking anything along the lines of Faith, Hope, and Candles or really anything to do with my names. My boyfriend's the one who actually came up with the name. And I was like, oh, that works. Mm-hmm. And it's just grown from there. And it actually, I like it now. It's grown on me. And it's fitting for the both of us, Faith, Hope, and Candles, even though she doesn't really put in any work. But it's okay. It's okay. She helps with the scent sometimes, so it's fine. But that's how the name came about. So that's how it's Faith, Hope, and Candles.
So it's a mother-daughter business.
Yeah. So and even if you come to my house, if you look around, like on the walls, I have a lot of faith, hope, and love things around. So it kind of fits with that theme as well, too.
Do you give her a percentage of the profits?
I don't give her a percentage. I just so you're benefiting from it anyways. So
I just had to throw that in there.
For a candle, and we'll talk about it.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, so we have our candle business, and I know that you are running around San Diego giving out so much joy with your community service. Do you have anything else that you're working on? What? Because I'm gonna be on you. I'm gonna push you.
I actually do. There are a couple of things that I'm working on, but the one thing that I want to do before the end of this year is it's a children's book. And I can say you inspired me with that, especially when you came out with, your book. So that was a huge inspiration as well. I was like, well, gee, she just came out with a book, so let me try it too. And honestly, I've had like all of this in my phone for a couple years now. And so working for the school district, like working with, with kids with behavioral disorders, like every day is something new and it's something different. And so I would write little stories just based off of my day and certain experiences. And I was like, this would be a wonderful book just to have a book for children that are special needs. So it is a children's book and it's all centered around special needs children. So that's what I'm working on. And the goal is hopefully by the end of this year to have that completed.
Well, you better come over here because we will spread out all of the sheets on the paper, and I will bounce my ideas. Long story short, we are going to get it done.
I would love to do that.
We are going to get it done. I got another question, but we got some shout outs here in the chat. So I don't know if you can see them too, but Symphony said, #facts. So proud of you, Hope. Jamil Johnson. We are so proud of you, Hope Mitchell. And then Cynthia said again, never, exclamation mark. And then Jamil said, never. And I mean, Cynthia and Jamil are just blowing. Oh, they love their candles.
Those are my Eastern Star sisters. They are hilarious.
They're loving it, loving it, loving it. And you know what? Speaking of your Easter Stars, I love all the events that you ladies do for the community. I mean, gosh, I don't know where to start, but just all the events that you hold, they're so inspirational and so empowering for our community. And next time you guys have one, I encourage individuals to please attend. No excuses because everything's virtual, so we can pop on and participate. But I always walk away, with just a warm heart. After attending one of your events.
We're always coming out and supporting, and you've come and supported and spoke at a couple of events. So we appreciate you for doing that as well.
Yeah, the changes that we're making, one event, one organization at a time in the community is, it's just a beautiful thing, thing. Do you have any like a last minute nugget or just a takeaway that you want to leave the audience?
I would say, I think this was last week on your show, and I heard it, and it kind of made me smile because this is something that I've posted on my page a few times, and I believe it to be 100% true, and it's just being unapologetically you. Because no matter what anyone says, no matter what they think, you just have to be true to yourself and do whatever is right for you. The candle business was nothing that I had planned. I didn't think that was going to be a part of my future, but it opened the doors for me to do other things. And it also gave me the confidence to know that, hey, you did this and you were successful with it. So don't be scared now to go into this children's book and, other things that you want to do, programs that you want to start. So that was like a huge stepping stone. So just always be you, follow your dreams. And I read something about how it says your gifts will make room for you. I 100% believe that.
Say that one more time.
Your gifts will make room for you.
Your gifts will make room for you.
Yeah. So whatever it is that you're doing, you want to do, like the door will always be open and there will be some way that you'll be able to go and achieve and succeed in all those things. And then also just as like, I support a lot of Black businesses. I love it. And I just feel like we should continue to support Black businesses and especially support Black women in their businesses. And you and I were talking about this earlier. There is room enough for everyone to succeed.
Everybody.
Things. Yeah. So, I mean, just because I know you said earlier, you may want to do candles too. Go ahead and do candles. There's more than one candle business. There's more than one shoe business. So there's always room for someone else to come in and have their own following and their own base. And so I would just say, follow your dreams, make sure you have a wonderful empowerment circle and just always stay positive.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say it better. That is so true. And you did say something in regards to being unapologetically you in post. And I want, if you can think back, but there was a picture that you posted, and it was of an African American little girl,
Yes.
and you said something to the lines of, when you saw that picture, you actually started to see yourself as beautiful, or pretty. So, and maybe later you can post that picture again. But
Yeah.
when I saw that post, I smiled because I could see you smiling like at that picture. So can you talk about that picture?
Yes, I do not remember the name of the artist, but it was a picture. It was a little black, it was a dark skinned little girl. She had like a little church dress in her purse. And I was just scrolling through Facebook. And when I saw the picture, I instantly fell in love with it. I
Mm-hmm.
took the picture, I had Office Depot blow it up. I went and got a beautiful frame at Michael's
Yeah.
and I framed it, and it's in my house. And the reason why I loved it, it was just because it's just this beautiful little black girl with her dark skin. And, growing up, kids can be cruel, adults can be cruel too. And it took, honestly, it took a long time for me to really be comfortable in my own dark skin. And
Mm-hmm.
so I love my black skin. So, I mean,
Yes.
and just looking at the picture, it was just something about it. It really spoke to me, and I absolutely love it. And the artist has a couple other photographs of
Mm-hmm.
American children, and I was like, I just want to fill my house up with them, but I really don't have a lot of wall space to do that. So,
Because you have all the pictures of your candles.
yeah. But I loved it. It's just about embracing yourself and everything about you, no matter what, and just knowing that you're beautiful, 100%, no matter who you are, no matter what little quirks you have. Those are
Yeah.
yours and your own. So just embrace the moment. Just know that you're 100% beautiful.
Yeah. And thank you for sharing. Because when I saw that, I could just, feel it through the post that this picture just resonated, with you. And I knew there was a reason why. And that's important. We have to tell all of our little black girls, all of our little black boys that they
Yeah.
are beautiful, they are special, they are important. We have to fuel, their dreams. Very, very important. So
Yes.
where can people find you? Because we all want some candles.
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Hope Mitchell. You can also go to the website. It's faithhopeandcandles.com. Um, Hopefully, you'll help me with this Instagram thing because I am not Instagram savvy.
Yeah,
So,
folks, we gotta get Hope set up on Instagram. I'm like,
yeah.
girl, you know me, I almost fell up my chair. I was like, what? You're not selling your candles through Instagram?
I have a personal Instagram page, but I don't ever go on there because I don't know how to work it. I don't know how to really post on there. So it just sits there. But that's where you can find me on Facebook. And then also, like I said, faithhopeandcandles.com. And you can just go there and you can see the different kind of candles we have. We have reviews from customers, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what I know.
And you have candles, but you have the diffusers?
Yes, I have candles, diffusers. Right now, I have it's a candle set. It's one for men, and it's also one for women. And it has
Woo.
it has a body butter, massage oil, and a room spray. So that's one set.
Wait, I didn't see that. So wait, tell me
Yeah,
about this set
man,
again. I'm,
it's been
I'm,
a couple months now.
my bad. I'm sorry. So the set has.
It has a candle. There's 3 cents for the men and there's 3 cents for the women. In each kit there is a candle of your choice. There's a body butter. There is a room spray and there's a massage oil that comes with it.
Wow, that was
Yes,
special. Oh my God, was that for Valentine's Day? You threw that massage in there?
kind of. Yeah. And then March 1st, I'm actually, and actually, I will give a shout out to my good girlfriend, Natasha Buford, for this one. On March
Okay.
1st, I will be starting the Candle Lush line. And that
Wait,
is
say that again. Candle Lush.
Candle Lush. So it will be, they're like beautiful jars. Just wait till you see it, Rashawn. They're going to be candles, but the scents are going to be different beverages. So the
Oh,
first one will come out on March 1st. I'm not exactly sure what that scent will be. There's different types of scents that I've been looking at. So I don't know what the first one will be, but March 1st, the Candle Lush line will officially begin, and I will post the first what that first one will
oh,
be.
I'm just, Hope, I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you because I think about, you started this just what, 4 or 5 months ago,
Uh-huh. But
and
that
then now
time,
it's just going and going and going, and then you have all this support. All right, folks, you got it. You saw where we can buy the candles, learn more about the candles. If you are in the San Diego area, or actually now we're virtual. So if you want to be a part of community service activities, um, please get in contact or follow Hope Mitchell. She is community service advocate, just changing the world one person, one event, at a time with her giving heart. Thank you so much, Sunshine.
thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Mwah. Big virtual hug.
Thank you.
All right, taco night. We got to have a taco night soon.
Yes.
All right.
I'm all for that.
Bye for now, my love.
Bye.
All right, folks. Wow. Didn't I tell you? I mean, Hope that's her name, but I look at it as that's what she is. To me, she gives me hope, for the future. When you think about, especially all the craziness that we have been going through in the world, and you always wonder, is there hope? Are things going to change? Are there nice people in the world, kind people in the world? Hope literally gives me hope that does exist. I love her community service spirit. I mean, she is out there each and every month doing so many special things for the community. So I do encourage everyone, do some type of community service. It will completely fuel your heart. For those of you that love doing community service and you want to make a larger impact, start a nonprofit. These are things that will change you forever and also create that legacy. And then talk about starting your own business. It was something that she did for fun, just a bonding thing with her and her daughter and her cousin. And then 3 months later, it's turned into a business. Because what? People reached out to her, they encouraged her, they pushed her. What did they do? Long story short, they empowered her. Think about that. The things that you can do when you put your mind to it. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. I hope that you did get some good nuggets today. I hope tonight that you are feeling a little bit more empowered and motivated. And remember, dreams can come true. Set yourself in the room and around the right people. Your empowerment circle. Bye for now.